Hello everybody, Stampin' Sue Creates here, coming to you from Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. I'll give this a few moments for people to jump in. I am a little early because we usually end up with some sort of issue. So I just want to log on early, make sure that everything is working fine. I'm very excited. I could not wait for tonight. I actually wanted to come on last night to do this. I'm just very excited to present this pumpkin workshop with you tonight. So let me just find myself on my phone. Okay, looking good on there. So we'll just wait for somebody to come in. I readjusted the camera. I readjusted some lighting. So we'll see how things look tonight. In the past, I think I had too much lighting. I mean, this is a learning experience. So, yeah, when you come in, make sure you say hello. And we'll give it a few moments. Let's see, today's Thursday. I can't believe it's almost the end of October. Can you believe that? Next Thursday, I will be coming live. It is Halloween, and I realize that, but don't do trick-or-treaters here. I've been here, it'll be 10 years next year, and I've never once had anybody, and I kind of don't really want to have people come in here because the dog will just go nuts, and it's just not a good thing. So I will be going live next Thursday. I am planning on focusing on the paper pumpkin kit. Have you seen the paper pumpkin kit? Unfortunately, there aren't going to be any refills on this kit. It just sold out. It's just gone. So what I did today, because I know the tags are going to coordinate with this beautiful, beautiful kit, so I went in and added an extra kit on because I know that that's probably going to sell out as well. So I will be coming on and showing some alternative projects with it. Some of it just using the stamp set. I believe there's 10 cards. I think 10 cards. So, you know, I just love the card itself. I think this card is absolutely stunning. I almost don't even want to do any additional projects with it because I love it so much. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Preston, Travis. But, Michelle, did you open up your paper pumpkin kit? I mean, this tree almost looks 3D. It's not. It's flat. But I think Stampin' Up! Did a really great job on this. So, next Thursday, happy Halloween, but I'll be coming on with some alternative projects with that. So I'm very excited about that. And get my comments here. See if I can bring them up. And, yeah, I'm excited about that. I don't know why. I mean, Facebook is like forever changing things. Be the first to comment on this video. Alright, I'm going to type hello. Maybe that will bring comments up. Oh. Hello. I see there's 2 watching. You did. I know. Isn't it wonderful? I love it. Love it. And I think they did a great job with it. I love the envelopes. I love the faux lining in the envelopes. I really think they did a great job, and they are really coming up from when it started so many years ago, where it wasn't really that exciting. Now it is. Now I just can't wait. But I did add on another kit because I know they said it's going to be tags and it's going to coordinate with this month's kit, and I so much love this month's kit that I just can't get enough of it. I did find another demonstrator that had some extra ones, so I have an extra one coming my way. And being that I'm doing the Facebook Lives, the Facebook Lives will be the last Thursday of every month. Is going to be paper pumpkin alternatives. That will give me enough time to get my kit and to play around with it and to come up with some fun ideas. So anyhow, well, we are at 7 o'clock, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. We're doing 3D pumpkin ideas tonight. So there's no cards tonight. It's going to be some fun things. There's a little Halloween treat. And wait till you see. Wait, I mean, wait you see this 3D pumpkin thing. I mean, I was amazed by myself for creating it. So when you're coming in, be sure to say hello. If you're watching this on the replay, then type hashtag replay so that I know that you saw it. I will be uploading this when I'm done, so if you did miss out, you'll be able to come back and watch it over and over again. And I also will be uploading this to my YouTube channel, which if you haven't been over there yet, it's over at Stampin Sue Creates. You can find me there on YouTube. Be sure to go over and hit subscribe and join the YouTube channel. I'd really appreciate that. So I do have some upcoming events. I have new things I added to my events calendar. You can find them here on the Facebook page, along over at my stampinsuecreates.stampinup.net. There's some calendar classes. There's going to be a holiday card workshop coming up. Just looking down at it, there's going to be a Stampin' year-end party on New Year's Eve in the afternoon, so you'll still be able to go out and do your holiday partying. I also have in January, there is going to be a desktop calendar class. That's coming up on November 23rd, and you're going to get one of these desktop frames, and see, this kind of flips like this, and you'll be putting in your little calendar. Well, actually, it'll go this way. So every month we'll have a new calendar. I'll have them all printed out, and we're going to use some designer series paper. I'm working on that class. That's going to be fun. That was a request, so I hope we get some people that are interested in that. And if you live away and you're interested in it, let me know, and I can have it shipped to you and do a quick video to show you how to put it together. Let's see. I also have in January a birthday card and organizer class. We're actually going to be using the binder from the Memories and More selection of things, and it's going to be month by month. You'll have a little pocket. I'm going to do a birthday class, card class every month. You can add and stick them in, and I'll have a perpetual calendar on there, so you can write in, you know, whosever birthday it is, and tuck the cards in there, and you'll have cards throughout the year. So every month we'll be doing different birthday cards, or you can put in, you know, graduation cards or anniversary cards or whatever it is you want to celebrate. So that's going to be a lot of fun. February, on Super Bowl Sunday, we're going to have a Super Sunday tailgate party. That's going to be fun. That's going to be something new. And it's, again, going to be in the afternoon, so you'll still be able to go ahead and enjoy the game later if you watch it, or maybe be inspired and go home and stamp while everyone else is watching the game. And I did add also a March celebration, sorry, my nose is itchy, Stampin' Bingo. So that's always hugely popular. Again, all my classes, seating is limited because I have it here in my home. Hi, Tammy. Hello, how are you doing tonight? So check out the events. If you're interested in anything, be sure to sign up. I have links below. You can go to my online store and you can sign up for the events there. I'll send you a PayPal invoice, and then you can pay that way ahead of time for class, and then I'll be able to order all your supplies and that. So anyhow, again, I won't go over it too much because you can go ahead and watch that. Oh, great. Thanks so much for joining us. So let me flip you down, and we'll see how we look when I flip you down. And, yeah. All right. So close your eyes if you get seasick. All right. Let me see here. You can see a sneak peek of one of the projects. And let me just get caught up here with, to see what I have to flip. I may have to turn the iPad around. So, you may want to close your eyes for that. Because I don't think you want to watch me upside down. Alright, hold on a sec. Let me just do this. Let's see how this works. This is the one where I'm going to end up with, I'm like facing the wrong camera here. Let me plug this in. Sorry, this is always a learning experience for me. And then we'll see if I'm facing the right direction. And I believe I am. So I have to shift this way. Alright, so I don't lose my little pieces here for my little guy. So you're getting a looky-loo at the first project I'm going to share with you. Halloween is, let me fix this. So, let's see. Fix. Halloween is just a week away. It's actually a week today. And you may still be looking for something fun to create. Let me just put this here. I do have an October host code. That looks a little washed out there. I don't know why my little thing looks crooked. It must be my iPad. I use my iPad when I do these because my phone just doesn't want to cooperate. So Halloween is just a week away. And like I stated in the beginning, if you're just coming in, I am going to be doing a... Sorry, I have this cough thing, so I apologize. I am going to be doing a Facebook... a Facebook Live. Oh boy. Next Thursday. So, you know, if you're out with your kids Halloween, and be sure to come back and watch it later. I'm going to do some alternatives for Paper Pumpkin. The last Thursday of the month is always going to be Paper Pumpkin alternatives. So look at this fun little project. This actually has inside a popcorn pack. And this, I had got this from the Boy Scouts. I happened to be picking up medication at my drugstore, and they were there selling the popcorn. And the words are backwards. Okay, I'm sorry. Are they? I can't really tell, but wait, hold on, let me see. I'm sorry for that. Let me try to flip this. Let me know if that's any better. I'm not going to really have any words other than this one little stamp thing. So, alright. I think that way is okay. Let me know how that is. So, yeah, look at this cute little guy. Oh, I have to fix this. I'm just so, like, anal with that stuff. Okay, there we go. Look how cute he is. And this is actually, I was actually out with my daughter who was in here, and picked up these gloves at, I don't know what my lighting here, picked up the gloves at Dollar Tree. Now my lighting looks a little dark to me. Does the lighting look dark? Maybe I add a little more light to it. Picked up the gloves. The gloves are actually 2 pair for $1. I mean, you can't go wrong with that, right? So I'm going to show you how to make this fun little popcorn cover. I think it's really adorable. It's a good way to use up if you have any of scrap pieces. I have a huge basket of scrap pieces. So let me show you how easy this is to make. Because, I mean, if you don't want to give the kids any candy this year, you can go ahead and make these fun little things. Like I said, head on over to Dollar Tree. You can get 2 pairs of gloves, because underneath here is the other gloves. So when they take it off, they'll actually have a pair of gloves. So if they're Halloween and then it gets cold out, their little hands will be warm, right? Okay, so let me move him. Let me put him right over here so you can still see him, and I can too. So, okay, I have a little sticky note. So here's the gloves. Again, I just tucked in one inside the other so that, you know, you'll get a set, because you don't want to give the kids like one glove, right? You don't want to do that. So, out of a piece of pumpkin pie cardstock, I cut it in half. So it is, this is a dopey ruler. It's a half sheet of cardstock. So it's, you know, 8.5 by 11 cut in half, and this one is, why is that so weird? You know what I mean? It's 5.5. So you'll be able to get 2 out of sheet of cardstock. So it's pumpkin pie, if I didn't say that. So here's my popcorn pack, and I have to tell you, this Boy Scout popcorn, oh, amazing. So we're not even going to do any kind of folding on here. We're just going to stick this in here. Okay, just like this. I'm just going to kind of get a little idea of where it's going to go. So, I was looking for my other glue. I noticed, I don't know, let me see. I didn't want to use the hot glue gun. I do have that for another project. Let me see how, this is running low. I have some on order. Alright, I think that one's used up, but let me use another glue. This is the, what is this glue? This is, it's like the Tombow glue, but it's a different brand, but just for the video's sake, we'll just do that. So, now you don't want to put it too tight. You still want to make it so the popcorn sleeve will come in and out, you know. I know the kids will probably just rip it all apart, but that's how that goes. So then we're just going to take our glove, and I hope I'm in the camera here because something just seems wonky with this. We're going to put our gloves right over the top. Okay. Now these are really cute. You can make these for winter time, and you can make snowmen out of them. And just going to gather that up. Now I'm going to use my ribbon. I have the Gorgeous Grape ribbon. I love this ribbon because it has like a stripe to it. And then I had some of this dotted ribbon left, and there's not much on here. It looks like I'm at the end of my roll here. So I use that up. And get my scissors. But this is like so fun, and it's so cute and quick to make. It's even great for teachers and co-workers and, you know, all that kind of stuff. Okay, so I'm just going to take this, I'm just going to tie this around. Where are we at here? So if you're just looking for a cute little something, you know, you can make a ghost by, you know, using, you know, black gloves or orange gloves, or I'm not going to tie a knot, just going to tie a bow. You can just do so many other things with it. It's just fun. Okay. All right, let me fix my bow. All right, we'll fix it more later. Okay, so there we go. We have it tied at the top. And then we have some punch art. So what I use, I already have it all punched out. I have a starburst out of the Gorgeous Grape. This is the starburst punch. This big one was the 2-inch circle. So that one is, the one I used on this one, I believe, was the 1 3/4. So whatever it is that you have. And I stamped on there the Hey There Pumpkin, and that comes from the stamp set with the apple and the pumpkin. So I'm just going to go ahead and add some glue to the back of that and glue this here. Then I'm just going to use a hole punch and punch in the top right there. And I probably should do this. Let me just undo this and just slip it in there. The easiest way is if you have your ribbon cut at a diagonal, you should be able to. There we go. I almost made a liar out of myself. You should be able to pull that through, and here I am fumbling. Okay. So, I'm just going to do that and tie my bow. I feel like I should have music playing or something, like I'm here. I feel like I'm talking to myself, which technically I am, but I know you guys are out there. Okay. So you can zhoosh that up however you please. Now I punched out, this was the old bat punch that we used to have. So most of my punches I like to hang on to. I don't usually get rid of them unless they belong to a certain stamp set and I find, you know, that I don't really have a use for it. And I think I did a couple bats. There we go. I think it was like a 3-bat punch that we had, and it punched out 3 bats. So just going to kind of do a little few bats on there just to kind of give that a little something. Okay, so now let's go ahead and do our pumpkin face. What did I do with my other scissors? Okay, so now we have a 1-inch circle for the eyes, so you need 2 of those. We have a 1-inch circle out of the basic black. That we're going to cut in half. That's going to become his eyelids. Okay. And I was using these. Can you see my paper snips? Where are you? Can you see how they're bent? Don't ask what I was doing with them, but something that I should not have been doing with them. So I probably should use a different pair. We have the half circle, and what you want to do is you're just going to take it, and there's no pattern to this. We're going to make like he has a tooth, missing. And then I'm going to go down and another one and around. Does that look right? Why doesn't that look right? Okay, let's fix this. I want that to be square. It has a big tooth missing. And then here on the bottom, we're just going to do another tooth there. It's hard to see because it's black. So yeah, there we go. The crazier the better, right? So that's going to be his crazy little mouth. So now his eyeballs, we have the little black circles are 1/2 inch. So 1/2 inch, 1 inch, 1 3/4 circle, that's for the mouth, 2 inch circle, and the starburst. But again, you can adjust to whatever it is that you already have. So we're going to put our little eyeballs. And where's my other eyeball? This is going to be his nose. La 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 la. His other eyeball. And when you're doing this at home, I mean, it's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot quicker, you know, because you're not going to be like, oh, and then you do this and that and this. So now this is going to be his little eyelids. And depending on how you put these on, you could have him so that he's mad, he's happy, he's, you know, it's funny how when you do punch art, how things can go. All right. And the other half for this eyeball. So let's go ahead and put his eyes on. Could readjust. I like to put the eyes close together. Okay, there's his eyes. Now I did have his nose. I did have his nose. Note to self, don't work on black. Alright, well, I don't know what I did with that one, but I have a couple other ones cut. If I can pick them up. Okay. So the nose is just, it's just cut out. It's a basic triangle. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Lisa. I just got home. Stopping by to see what you're making. Okay. I have to watch a replay. Is that a glove or a hat? It's a glove. It's a set of gloves. It's 2 of them together. Hit up your Dollar Tree. These are fun to make snowman and everything. So come and watch the replay, and I'll also be uploading it onto my YouTube channel. So if anybody has to go, I understand, no problem. But, you know, be sure to come back. Okay, so let's give him a wonky mouth. I kind of cut that a little crazy, but that's okay. The kids won't care. All right, now, I know we don't sell white gel pens anymore, but I got this through Amazon, and I just feel like the eyes need to have a little sparkle in there. And I'll put that in there, and there you go. That's as simple could be. I guess you probably know who's going to be getting these. But I just think they're just super cute, and you can make them however you want them to be. So cute little handout for the kiddos if you don't want to give candy this year. Or adults. Adults would love this too. And who doesn't love popcorn? I mean, really. Aurora loves popcorn. Which I probably shouldn't have said her name. Let me put that aside. Because then she'll be coming up. I want to know, what? I heard my name. What? Okay, so that's project number 1. I have 3 projects total. Let me fix my chair here. 3 projects total. So I'm going to save the best one for last, though. Next up, we're going to be using some designer series paper, and I'm using the Happy Harvest. I believe that's what it's called. Happy Harvest from the holiday catalog. And I'm using you could use any of them that are in there, but we're going to make a little pumpkin, so keep that in mind. But, I mean, really, it can be anything. So, I have some of this. This was retired. It was on the clearance rack. Some of this fun, let me fix that. I just feel like the lighting is like either too bright or too dark. How's the lighting look on everybody's end? This is just some twine. I mean, if you don't have the Stampin' Up! One, that's perfectly fine. We're going to use this punch, the trio punch. And let me show you what I'm making. We're going to make this cute little 3D pumpkin. It's hard to show you. I like to put it sideways or whatever. This is an oldie but goodie. I mean, this is just super cute. And how fun would this be like on your Thanksgiving table, or, you know, if you want to pop a little candy inside there or something. But it's just super cute. So that's what we're making. I'll put that right there. So I took the Designer Series paper and I cut them in strips. So I kept it. Now, you can change the size if you want. If you don't want your pumpkin to be like this large, you can change the size. But this is a 12-inch, and I cut it at 1 inch. And I'm going to use a glue gun. So I actually had to buy a new glue gun because I had one of those real hot glue guns, and man, I was like almost getting blisters. That was nasty. So this one, make sure. This is a mini, and it says low temp. Although it still gets hot, but not nearly as hot. Oh, we're also going to use, if you still have these scissors, the fringe scissors, which again, something that I would never get rid of because I love them. But if you don't have them, I'll show you what you can do instead. Okay, so now depending on how big you want your pumpkin, like how full you want it, it would depend on how many strips you use. Okay, so we'll just see how it goes. So I want to use this outside piece. So we're just going to wrap it around into a circle, and we're going to just take some glue, and I do recommend hot glue. This project I'm doing and the next project, I would recommend hot glue, just because. So we made ourselves a little circle. Now we're going to take another piece. So this is going to be our top, and you're not going to see it because we're going to decorate it, so don't worry too much about that. Where are we? Here. Okay. So we're going to put a little bit of glue there, and we're going to lay the next piece right over the top of that seam. Okay. And then you're going to come around back to the top, and then you're going to put some more glue, and you're going to adhere that to there. See, that is still hot. I don't care what they say. That is still hot. Okay, so then you have this. All right. Then we're going to put some more glue. And we're going to put another piece here. And we're going to come around. And we're going to glue that on top of there. And I like glue guns because, you know, they're quick and they hold really well. But, man, these strings, they're just not my friend. Okay, so you want to make sure you, see, they're like everywhere. There's knots everywhere. You want to make sure that you're keeping the shape of it. Then we're going to take another bit of hot glue. And I think this will probably be my last one. I mean, if you wanted to fill it in more, however you want to make yours, you can. So I'm going to bring that around and glue that right there. Okay, let me see. Okay, that looks good. Now, when I'm doing that, can you see what else you can make out of this? You can make this into a bow. How pretty would that be, like a bow, like on a gift? So, but today we're going to do pumpkins. Now, we're not going to do anything. We're not going to attach the bottom. So let's just see how she's standing. A little wonky, but we're going to fix that. So I used my circle framelits, and I cut out the largest scallop framelit. And this is the, not Rich Raspberry, the Blackberry Bliss. I use that. You can use any color. This we're going to glue down to the bottom here. And that's going to give us a base like this so that the pumpkin has something to rest on. So it's not going to roll off your table. So you're going to put some more hot glue down here and center this on here. Okay, So these we didn't use. These we can use for another pumpkin. Okay, so there's our little pumpkin that's going to stand right there. So now we want to make this fun little stem, right? So let me show you how to do that. Let me see, that's about right. So now I have another piece of that designer series paper. I'm going to move this over here out of my way so I don't glue myself. And we're going to take our fringe scissors. Now, if you don't have the fringe scissors, just take your scissors and just do snips, you know, all the way down. The fringe scissors make it so much easier. And we're not even going to go quite halfway, well, a little bit. Just go in there and just snip, snip all the way down. And again, this is a craft that, I mean, there's no way you can ruin this. I mean, unless you were to cut this all the way through. You just work with whatever you know, however it came out. Okay, so there's that. Now I want the wood part to be the outside to make it almost look like, you know, a piece of the tree. Now, if you want to, you can go ahead and do that. Go outside and pick yourself a branch. But me, I don't want to go out there and do that. I don't want if there's like bugs or something. I'm just weird like that. So we're just going to roll this up. And sometimes a bone folder would have helped to curl it first before you do it, but once you get it going, then it's good. All right. So then right here on the very end, we're going to use our glue gun. I'm just going to put a little dab of glue to wrap this around. And just hold that for a second, and then you want to flare this out. Okay. All right. So now this is going to go right on top of your pumpkin. So we're going to use our glue again. I'm going to put that right center of our pumpkin. But how cute would these be? Like even in like a little basket or, you know, a bunch of them on your mantle. You know, you could put like a little tea light inside them. I mean, there's just so many things you can do. You can make these into snowmen by stacking one on top of the other. I mean, yeah, just, my mind is just racing. So that's what that little thingy was. That was my other one. So now I'm going to punch out with my leaf punch. I'm going to do 2 leaves. 1, 2, 3. And if you're making comments and I'm missing them, I will go back in later and check them out. Okay. So then we're going to, let's use our glue gun again. I'm going to put 2 leaves, one on top of the other. And a little bit more glue. And what you want to do is you're just going to tuck them in. Kind of have them so that they're standing up a little bit. And, all right, one more here. Okay, and then we have our little bow that we tied. We're just going to go ahead and stick our bow on. You know, if you wanted to stick on a little stamp saying that says, you know, Happy Fall, Happy Thanksgiving, Happy whatever. Okay, so there we go. There's our cute little pumpkins. Now you can do these out of cardstock if you want. Sponge the edges. You know, I just think they're just super cute. What do you guys think? Do you like these or what? See if I missed any comments. Oh, I just knocked myself totally off. Oh, my goodness. My goodness. All right, let me go back. Okay. Okay, there we go. Very cute pumpkins. Thank you. Thanks for the thumbs up. Okay. Now I saved the best for last, so these are super cute. I love them. I'm doing Thanksgiving this year, so, I mean, that would be fun to take, like, 2 big strips and put 2 together and make a huge pumpkin. That's what I'm talking about. Now, are you ready? Are you ready for this? This is the next project. Look at this cute little pumpkin. These are made with rosettes, but wait, it gets better. Look at this. Wait, where are you guys? Look at these. Oh my goodness. Do you love these? Look at how cute they are. I made the big one, and then I'm like, oh, I got to make the small one. And don't look at the bottom because it has, you know, glue on there, but that's okay. Look at how cute these are. All right, so let's go ahead. Let me show you how these are so easy to create. You're just going to die. Okay, let me get my sticky note. All right, so here's what you're going to need. Now, I don't know, you all know how to make rosettes. Do we know how to make rosettes? I believe so. So what you're going to need for this is you're going to need, you can use 8.5 by 11. Hey, put this up here so you can see. 8.5 by 11. So you're going to need 4 strips that are 2.5 by 11. You're going to need 4 strips that are 2 3/4 by 11. And you're going to need 6 that are 11 by 3. And what you want to do is score them at 1/2 inch. Okay? So my recommendation would be to take your whole sheet of 8.5 by 11. Okay, so this is the 11. So when you put it in your, you can use your, if you have the old Stampin' trimmer, you can use this. This is what I used. I also have the Simply Scored, but the trimmer was right here on my desk, so I just used the trimmer. So you'll take your paper going 11 inches this wide and just score the whole paper. So I love that Stampin' Up! This is the old trimmer, by the way. I didn't get the new one yet. But over here is 1 inch. It goes up to 1 1/4. So I started over here on the right, and I just went at 1. Now the scoring blade on the old trimmer is the gray one. So don't use the black one. The darker one will cut. So you just put it in at 1 inch and you score. A 1/2 inch, I'm sorry, 1/2 inch. Then you go to 1 inch and you score. And then I took it this way. And I went to 1.5 and scored, 2 and scored, and I just did blah, 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 blah. Now this takes quite a lot of pieces of paper, of cardstock. So you can use any color. It doesn't have to be, this is the pumpkin pie color. It can be any color that you want. I've seen blue pumpkins. I've seen, you can use any of our blue colors. You can use our Cajun Craze. You can do it with the designer series paper like this and make the rosettes any way you want. So once you do all that, what you're going to do is you're going to fan fold. So down and back, down and back. This is a good thing to cut these all, and maybe if you're watching, you know, something on TV, you can just make up a whole bunch of these. And again, this is just a suggestion of what you can do. Just think of using, instead of white, instead of paper pumpkin, instead of pumpkin pie, if you went ahead and you used white and you stacked up some snowmen. I mean, really. So I'm taking another one. Okay. And I do this. But I mean, it's really mindless. This is good for the kids to do, too. The kids can help you out. Okay, so I have 2. Now, these are, that's that dopey thing again. Hold on a sec. Let me measure them with my trimmer. These are 2.5. So, in order to make 1 rosette, you need 2 of them. So, that's why, you know, you need 4, because you're actually needing 2. So, then you want to piece these together. So, just going to put a little hot glue there. I'm going to put these together. I think everybody's probably made a rosette before, right? Okay. So then you want to take these, go around like you're making a circle, and you have the valley fold and the mountain. So you put the mountain into the valley. You'll make a circle. So yeah, when you look at those directions, you think, oh my goodness, I need like 4. No, you need 4 because 2 of them are going together. So the one that says 6, you're actually making 3 rosettes that are the 3-inch ones. Okay, so then you have that. I have a whole bunch of them made, so you won't have to sit here and watch me. Let me get, now I punched out a whole bunch of these little circles, and I don't know, this might be whatever size you have, you know, 2-inch, whatever you want to do. This is just going to be something to hold it together. So now to make your rosette, just going to kind of flatten it out, and this is where the glue gun comes in handy. I would definitely recommend glue gun for this. And of course I'm going to need a stick in my glue gun. So we're going to take that circle and put that right on there and hold it together. Let me reach for another circle. And just hold it there for a little bit. What I was doing is I was taking my punch and just doing that. So my punch can be an extra pair of hands that I don't have. We all can relate to that, right? Okay, let's see how we're doing. We're doing good. Okay, so then on the other side, I want to reinforce this so it's not going to come apart. Get in there. Okay, so I have my other circle. I'm going to put that on there. All right. So there's a rosette. Here's another one I had made. That one looks the same size. I have a couple others. I was just like going to town. Okay. So now if you had like a little tin, a round tin, you know, a lid to something, I mean, you might be able to stick your little rosette in there to kind of hold it into shape while you do this. Come on. But, oh my goodness, really? Okay. Or if you had an extra pair of hands to help you out. But, I mean, I made it myself, so you guys can do this yourself too. It's not that hard. It's just a matter of, you know, and then I would set that one aside. Frank, hey, you okay? He's texting me. Right, now he's calling me. Frank, I'm doing a live. I have to call you back. Okay, so here we go. Woo! You don't want it to do that, especially if you're using hot glue. Come on, Nellie. You ever have one of those days? I'm having one of those days. All right. Oh my goodness, seriously? Come on, get in there. You need to hurry up and get that lid on here. All right, there we go. You go there. Okay, you come here. That there. Okay, so there's another one. I probably should have done all these ahead of time rather than having you guys watch me do this flip up of them. This one just does not want to stay tonight. So let's see once we get another. So you can see why these circles really come in handy. I have made rosettes for, oh my goodness, rosettes have been around for like so long. That it's really not this difficult. Except if you're doing a Facebook Live. Because when I did them before, they just kind of all went together. Maybe I should try refolding them before I place them down. I think that's where my trouble's at. Come on. Oh dear. Okay, here we go. Hold on. Are you all guys all still there with me? You having a good laugh? I'm usually good for that. Usually good for a laugh. All right. That one's okay. And I mean, if they're off-centered, I mean, don't even worry about it. I mean, really. Okay. You're probably sitting there saying, oh my goodness, how many of these is she going to do? Well, I should have done this ahead of time, but I figured, now I'll show you the process. So you're learning by what goofiness I'm experiencing tonight. But that's okay. Tomorrow's Friday, so anybody have any plans for the weekend? I have to say, do I have any plans for the weekend? No, I don't think I really have any plans for the weekend. But sometimes that's good. I'm going to be here in my craft room working on some things. So my upcoming classes, which if you missed in the beginning, I talked a little bit about some of the upcoming things I have going on, including a bingo. I was going to do a bingo like for everybody at home and do it that way, but then I thought, you know, Celebration's coming up in March, and what a perfect time to do a bingo during Celebration, right? I think I'm almost done with these. What size is this one? This is a 3-inch. I think I need another 3-inch. So I have that. I'm having a Super Bowl event, which I probably shouldn't say that because isn't that like a registered trademark? So we're having a, another glue stick. Where did I put those? A tailgate party. And there's going to be snacks and games and giveaways, and everybody's going to get a goodie bag. And I'll use my face. Push the glue stick in. Of course, stamping. And it's just going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be something new. Oh, I'm having also, stick that on here, New Year's Eve, during the afternoon, of course. So you'll still be able to go to your New Year's Eve parties. I'm going to have the end of the year event, a party. I'm calling it a party because, I mean, it's when you get together with friends and you know, and you stamp. I mean, that's a party, right? So it's going to be the end of the year party on New Year's Eve. Our offices, it's going to be in the afternoon. So check it all out on my online store or on my website or here in Facebook. Our office is open a half a day, but I always usually take time off. So, I mean, even if I have to go in half day, I mean, I'll still be here in the afternoon for that. Okay, so did I do enough chit-chatting? I think so. All right, so now we're going to layer them. So, okay, that's a smaller one. Let me get my sizes here. That's the same. That's that size. Oh goodness, do I not have another 3? I think I need to do one more 3. Okay, 2. Okay, I need another 3. Is this a 3? Okay. I have a lot of pieces here. I just don't have the right ones. Because I was just cutting them, and I mean, I really like making rosettes. I really do. And they're not usually this difficult. But once I get this done, we're going to layer them all together and decorate the top. We're going to make the stem like we did on the previous pumpkin. So I appreciate you all hanging in there, watching me fumble away. Okay. Then we're going to put them together. If you're all still there. What time is it? How late am I? Oh, we're not even an hour yet, so we're good. Usually don't like to have them go any longer. Because I know everybody's busy, everybody has things to do, but feel free if you have to leave. You can always come back and watch the replay. I would appreciate that very much. Okay, so let's, I'm going to assume that's going to hold. Yeah, that's good. And this is why you definitely want to use a glue gun for this, if I didn't mention that before. Okay, so now our center pieces, the center ones, are going to be the 2 3-inch ones. I'm going to probably need another glue stick. So we're just going to sandwich them together. Would you like that? Sandwich. Yeah, sandwich. I could go for a good sandwich right about now. But nope, nope. We don't want to do that. All right, then we're going to go, let's see, is this the smaller? The next smaller one, this is going to be for the bottom now. Okay, we're going to sandwich that. And if you put it sideways, you could kind of see where those circles are. And then we want to go with the smallest one. I think I'm a little lopsided here. Sure, now you won't come apart. Okay. Okay, so the smaller one. And then we want to go, I think that one. So now this is going to be the bottom, the small one. Then you have the next size up. Then you have the 2 3-inch ones. Now we're going to go with the 2 3/4. And then on the top is going to be the 2 1/2. And I look a little lopsided. Something's zhushed here. Hold on. Let me add a little bit more glue here. Okay. All right. And then this will be our topper, the smallest one. So you have the small one, the next size down, 2 of the 3-inch ones, and then you work your way back down again. So it kind of makes, you know, a little pumpkin shape there. And I still look lopsided. Well, I'll have to fix it later because I don't want to take any more of your time. Okay, so what we want to do is we're going to take our garden green. Oh, I have a bigger one here. Hold on a second. Garden green, folded in half. We're going to just do some free-form leaves. So I'm just going to cut out some leaves. And these are those wonky scissors that I was using to take apart a Dollar Tree truck. So that's wonky. Okay, so there's my little leaves. Then I have a little bit of this green ribbon. I'm going to use that, but first I have to do my stem. So here we are. We have another piece of cardstock. I'm just going to go ahead and trim this a little short. I'm going to make this about 2 3/4 by 11. Okay. I'm going to go in and do the same thing with the fringe scissors. And roll it up like we did the last one. So this one's a little bit bigger because, you know, it's a bigger pumpkin. So it needs a bigger stem. Roll this up. But trust me, you'd be taking more time with this and not feel rushed like I feel rushed doing this because I want to keep you here all night. And again, a bone folder would come in really handy for doing this. Anybody still here? Let me see some sort of emojis. Hopefully not a frowny face. Okay. And I should have made that a little bigger. No, that'll work. Oh, yay, there are still some people here. Thank you for hanging in there with me. Okay, so I'm going to put some glue on here. Stick it to the top like we did with the other pumpkin. our little stem. Then you're going to bring the ribbon in. And I'm just going to tie around. That one looks like a wonky stem. I'm going to have to trim that too. This one's going to need some TLC afterwards. Oh, yay, yay, yay. Okay. Oh, wrong scissors. Let's use these. Trim that. Okay. Let me get my glue off my fingers. All right. Then we have our little leaves. And we'll go ahead and use the glue gun and stick them on there. So I hope you enjoyed tonight, as you know, as opposed to me always doing cards, to kind of spruce it up a little bit with, you know, maybe a little something else. So I hope you like this. Now, like I said, I will be back doing a Facebook Live next Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern. And I'm still thinking I look a little wonky. I'm going to be going over the paper pumpkin kit. I can see I'm using a lot of glue. The paper pumpkin kit for October. I'm going to have some alternative projects to share with you. I do have another kit coming. I forgot that they said that the kit was all sold out and there weren't going to be any refills. I was kind of sad by that. I was hoping there'd be refills. Because I normally get 2 kits. I get one for myself and one for my daughter, but I thought there'd be refills because I didn't really want to order 2 kits. But another demonstrator had one, so she's sending that to me so I can create some more fun stuff. But I really think that that top thing is really too big, and that's just driving me nuts. So let me see. Cross your fingers that I don't poke my eye out here. That's too thick to cut. Oh, here we go. Boop, there we go. There. Now I'll be able to sleep tonight. Okay, don't need that. Move that aside. So there. I mean, not too bad, right? Except for all these glue snots everywhere. But once that glue dries, then you could kind of zhuzh up your little leaves there. Move those out of the way. I'm going to be making a whole bunch of these because I just think they're so cute. I'm going to put on my desk. But I think this one really came out the bestest. And this little guy, he's just so cute. So those are my pumpkins. So we did those tonight. We did, that one's so sad. Let's put him aside. These 2. And then the little pumpkin popcorn sleeves. So super cute. All about pumpkins tonight, 3D. And if you're interested in ordering any products that I used here tonight, be sure to head on over to my online store at stampinstocreates.stampinup.net. I have October host code of 67E4DJNB, and no, I don't get to pick those. They're just automatically picked. That host code will expire on October 31st. And if you place a $50 order and use the host code, you'll receive a free card kit. That card kit is focusing on the Snowfront stamp set, but I'll give you alternative stamp sets you can use if you don't have that. So if you want to pick that up when you receive your card kit, then you'll be able to complete the cards. So you'll get all the needed cardstock and that to create the cards, and you'll also get one card that I create for you. So you'll be able to create with the, the items that I send you. I can't do any stamping, but if there's punching or, die cutting or any of those kinds of things for the projects, all those will be done for you. So, yeah, that's Facebook for tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for sticking in with me with my fumble fingers. I had a lot of fun. I could not wait to come and demonstrate this for you because I just thought that these pumpkins were just all super cute ideas. Again, not my ideas. From down the pike and other demonstrators, some YouTube videos I watched and kind of put them together and did my own thing. So thanks so much for joining me, and I will see you back online throughout the week and probably YouTube. I'm going to upload this to YouTube along with here. And I'll see you back here next Thursday, 7 p.m. And get ready because it's going to be Paper Pumpkin Night and Halloween. So who knows? Maybe some trick-or-treat things too. All right, we'll see. All right, everybody, have a good night and a good weekend and a great week, and we'll see you back here. Bye for now.